When I go around and talk to different kind of audiences just like you, when I interact with different people just like you, when I have the ability and the opportunity to mentor, coach, and guide, and talk to a lot of people, around, I see often a pattern in people, and the pattern is that they often talk to me more about their past and background than about their future. And what I mean by that is that I see sometimes and many times actually, most people think about this thing, which is my background is holding me back. My background is holding me back. So when I tell them, why aren't you able to do this? They say, well, I have not been able to do it in the past. Well, why can't you be disciplined as a person? Well, because I never woke up early in my life. Why can't you achieve earning, at least 10 times more money than you are earning now? Well, nobody in my family ever did that. Why can't you spend more time with your family? Well, because that's the way I've always done that. See, they always blame their background, and that's why they never achieve the freedom that they want to achieve. And the reason I can absolutely connect with this topic, and the reason I can connect with them, is because I was that person once upon a time. That's right, Bishal Sarkar was exactly that person once upon a time. Because if you know my story, you know that what most people don't know about me is that I actually came from a very small background. I studied in a small government school, and a Bengali medium government school, where it was not an English medium school, just so you understand. And I studied there for many years until I was 18. And just so you understand about the background of the place where I was born and the background of the school that I was at, I was born in a small city called Shiliguri in West Bengal, and the school that I studied in, Shiliguri Boys High School, it was a government school. It is a government school, Bengali medium. My parents paid 289 rupees per year. 289 rupees per year for that schooling. So the teachers there were nice, and some of them were really rude. There was no teacher in that class that could actually inspire you. I mean, that is the reality. There are some people who are really respectable. There are some people who are absolutely great, but very few people in that school could actually look you in the eye and say, you can do something great. And that's something that I wanted in my life, because I did not have that mentorship. I did not have that mindset. I did not have that direction. And I still remember, as a small child, as a student of 5th grade or 6th grade or 7th grade or 8th grade or 9th grade, I remember waiting and telling to myself that someday when I grow up, someday I'd like to buy ice creams on my own money. Someday when I grow up, someday when I'm thirsty in a summer afternoon, someday I would like to buy my own lime soda. Someday when I grow up, someday during a winter time, I'd like to buy coffee with my own money. Because that was the background that I came from. Now, if you fast forward everything till today, as you can guess, I can buy an ice cream, which I'm really grateful for. I can buy a coffee. In fact, sometimes I still buy ice cream and coffee on the same day. Now, why do I say that? Well, it's because for a long time in the beginning of my life, I had a mindset shift. I had a mindset limiting belief in the beginning, where I thought that, okay, my background is not that, or nobody in my family made this much money, so I cannot make this much money, or nobody in my family has ever started an entrepreneurial journey, so I have to join a job. See, I had the limiting belief myself, but with the right people, when I listen to the right people, and when you are listening to the right people, you will understand, just like I did, that I have to make a shift, and I have to stop blaming my past, and I have to start claiming my future. That's right. I gotta stop blaming my background. No more talking about background. No more talking about and blaming your background. Stop blaming your past, start claiming your future. The reason right now you don't have the best year of your life yet is because you are looking behind, not looking ahead. I mean, just let me ask you a question. If you want to run a marathon, if you want to run anywhere, if you want to move forward, do you move forward by looking ahead, or do you move forward by looking back? You can never move forward fast enough, long enough by looking back, correct? Well, that's a mistake many people make. Why? Because they are moving ahead in their lives. They want to achieve the financial freedom that their family never had. They want to achieve the time freedom that their parents that could never have. But instead of looking forward, instead of thinking about the next step, they are sad about the last step. They're always looking behind. They think about what I did last year rather than looking ahead and planning the next year. And that's a mistake because you are blaming your past. So often I see people make excuses that, the reason I'm not successful is because my parents did not do that. The reason I'm not financially free is because my wife doesn't let me work hard enough. The reason, maybe that's true, but the reason I don't have enough positive mindset is because I have kids at my home. Well, who doesn't? So you have to make the decision today to stop blaming your past and start claiming your future. Maybe it's time for you to stop thinking in the old way, and maybe it's time for you to start hanging out with the right people. It's time for you to call those mentors and talk to them about how they can help you. It's time for you to actually increase your confidence, increase your influence, and connect with different kind of people. Maybe it's time for you to write down those goals every single day instead of writing them on the 1st January evening. Maybe it's time for you to listen to that audio program and watch that YouTube video that inspires you, and watch it on a regular basis every morning, every evening, every morning, every evening, until you find your own way. Maybe it's time for you to go through that course and seminar and workshop and bootcamp that can absolutely change your life. And I'm suggesting to you right now that if you want something big in your life, you have to stop blaming your past and start claiming your future. Because when you stop blaming your past, you gain the control of your life. When you stop blaming your past, you absolutely make a bigger impact in your life. When you start claiming your future, you are absolutely open to new opportunities in your life that you never knew existed in your life. When you start claiming your own future, my friend, you rule your life instead of being ruled by your life. And that's exactly what I want for you. And the reason I want this for you, because I know that the taste of success is awesome. It's because I know that when you achieve that financial freedom, you're going to be amazingly happy. Because I know that your kids, your wife, your husband, whoever that is that you have in your home, that loves you, that you love, they are waiting for you to step up and claim that best future so they can see with you the peak of success. I know that you're gonna love the time, the vacations, where you don't have to worry about, I have to work, I have to check my email. No, you have financial freedom. You don't have to do all of that. You can do what you want to do, not what you have to do. And for that, my friend, starting today, stop blaming your past and start claiming your future right now. And if you want any help, you gotta find a mentor. If you want any help, you gotta find a guide. If you want some help, you must find that person that inspires you right now. I hope this tip helps you. My name is Bishal Sarkar, always reminding you to stop blaming your past, start claiming your future. Have an amazing day, my friend. Bye-bye.